Alright guys, so here are the supplies you need and that I recommend to use for your farm box. But for your farm bin, you can use different things too. Dried pinto beans, some different toys with different textures, hardwood toys, pom balls, feathers, anything you can come up with, or look around your house. Here's what I put together. Alright guys, so today we are building a farm sensory bin. So I know I've already talked to you guys about why sensory bins. They are amazing, they help your kids learn. They're different senses, they're multi-sense, and it's an awesome sensory experience. They can be a huge mess contained to an area, so not messy. Check out my video for why you should do sensory bins. I love them. I think they're amazing for younger kids, older kids. They keep them engaged. But again, we're done with that for now. I want to teach you how to make your farm sensory bin. So I love these. You can get them on Amazon in bulk, or you can go and get one at Walmart. They're normally about $1 or less. Absolutely love them. And then I use these dried pinto beans. I got an 8-pound bag, and this is not even half in here. So what I want you to understand again, not even half. What I'm looking for is about 2 inches on the bottom, because that way when your kid's moving their hands around and they're going all wild, digging around for things, like they found something, there's enough in there to hide everything, but not that there are beans spilling all over the place. So about 2, maybe 3 inches, depending what you're looking to do with it. Then I have some different things I'm going to show you. So fill your bin with beans first and foremost. Kind of see that it's leveled at the bottom and see what you're going to put in it. So I went over to Hobby Lobby, but they have tons of toy sets and ideas on Amazon. I really love some of these things. The biggest thing you're going to be looking for is that you have different materials. So things that are hard, things that are soft, everything should have a different texture. So the beans themselves, depending on the temperature, may feel cold. They're going to feel light. Again, if you are using beans with little ones, they look like food. And kids will try to put them in their mouth, in their ears, and their nose. Teach the rules of the box immediately. Nothing goes in your body, nothing leaves the box. That's the only rules to our sensory bins. If your child does have trouble with that, I have some other options, but if they're able to handle this, they can really get in there and experience that with their 5 senses. So first thing I'm going to tell you is I love this little farm set thing. This is a 12-piece farm set. It came with all these things. I love them. So you've got a tractor. It's wooden, one of those old wooden toys. The wheels spin, so that's another thing, more sensory fun. Just going to pop it in the box so we talk about it here. Sheep, pig, all wooden, all very solid. Cow, horse. We have 2 bales of hay. I'm explaining this to you guys because sometimes you don't always think of the vocabulary to go along with each activity. So for me, this is a farm box. You could also do just farm animals, but I love to do farm because it encompasses some different things out there and you can always add things. We've got some ducks, mama and baby. And then the barn is 2 pieces, which I actually kind of like because you can take the roof off and you have just barn doors. Or look at that, there's that rooster painted on there. I really like it. And you can talk about different shapes, rectangle, add it on there. Now you have your barn. If we're looking at an oval, we have our water. So this could be 2 different things. This could be considered a water trough where the animals come and get a drink, gulp, gulp, gulp. Or this could be a little pond or a lake over on the farm where the ducks are swimming. So kind of keep in mind how you can use these and how you can demonstrate them to your children if you're going to be playing together. The other cool thing about these boxes is they're child directed. So let your child really kind of run the show here. They can play with it independently when they're older, when they're not going to be putting things in their nose. Or you can just teach them with them and then teach them, watch this. I change this. I call this dirt. As soon as it hits the bin, it's dirt. So watch the tractor run through the dirt. Oh my goodness, dirt styling everywhere. Lots of different things. I like to have 2 of the same thing in here. This is barn, but it's a flat, soft. It's actually a felt sticker, foam sticker, and it comes with this big giant pack. This one I got, it is Playside Creations, the classroom pack, and I love it because there are 200 pieces in here. So what I've got is a barn and a windmill, horse, I've got another tractor, but it's a different color. I have more hay, but this hay is soft and in the bale. My chicken just went flying off the counter, but I had a chicken, a cow, and a pig. So I like to have the same because they can make connections. These are both pigs, even though they feel different. This one's wood, this one's foam. They're both pigs. So another connection you're going to look for is colors. We have these pom balls. Find the one that's the same color as the pigs. So we're going to pop these in here. There is no specific order. Your child doesn't have to keep all of them together, but they're fun to dig and find for. Another thing, I love these pom balls. They are obviously not farm vocabulary, but if you're working on colors or describing, these are awesome for they're squishy and then they're soft. You can feel how soft. So pop those in there. They can find the matching one. I normally put 2 to 3 of each color that I use so they can find the other one. And then what does it match in the box? Like the yellow is going to be the same color as the hay in the wagon. And it's also going to be the same color as our baby duck. So make those comparisons and connections. These are awesome for making connections. So for this one, I'm going to put in white because we see white on the cow and the sheep and the barn. I put black spots on the cow. The driver's silhouette's black. The rooftop of the barn is black. Pink because of the pink pig, obviously. And then I put brown because our horse is brown. So I'm literally going to take everything and kind of cover it up, move it around. However, that is absolutely a mess. It looks like the kids are going to love this. My 2-year-old plays with this for about an hour. I am going to pop in here a feather too, just so there's something in here unique. These I'm actually saving for my jungle box. So if you are interested in jungle animals or zoo animals, let's see, we have got colors on here. Yellow, he's got black, red. So I think I'm going to go with the red on him because his side feathers are red and that's kind of a prominent color for him. So we're going to add a red feather and he can search for the one red feather from the rooster and talk about how birds have feathers. So again, more textures, more feelings. But I really am excited with how this box turned out. Let me bring it closer so you can see. Ta-da! So as you can see, here's our box. Everything's all in there. Looks like a mess, but again, this will keep my little guy busy for like an hour. We'll come back, and I always put the lid on when we're done, and I explain that we are all done with this right now. It is a toy that goes away. It is not to be left out, not to be played with completely unattended. So when it's all done, it goes in a special place where he knows. I actually have a locked cabinet because I don't want him to get in here and get these beans and things everywhere because of the dogs. But I think that it's great because he comes and asks for these all the time. And again, if your children are interested in jungle or ocean, or if you're trying to teach these new vocabulary, check out my additional boxes. And if you're still not sold on why you should use these, take a look. I have a video all about sensory bins, bags, jars, and how to use them, why to use them, and what are the benefits for your child. I had fun with you guys today. Bye. Hey guys, so we just finished making our sensory bin, our farm sensory bin. Yeehaw, down on the farm. So if you haven't already, check out my video for how to make this sensory bin and take a look at why you should use sensory bins. I love them. I think they're awesome for enforcing vocabulary that's already been learned and learning new vocabulary. But I also think it's great to incorporate literacy, and these are some amazing, amazing farm books that I love. I use with my students, I use with my son. I think they're awesome because again, they are those multi-sensory experience books. So we've got these Polka Dot books, which I love. All they do is pop. But they're awesome because they have that nice, you feel it and you hear it, you can see that it's popped, and it's like a completion activity. So it helps keep their attention longer and you want them to finish. So these are awesome because great pictures, really exciting, some awesome words. It includes sounds, not saying them, but you can say them for your child. They can count them, and there's some awesome early vocabulary. that goes along with our stuff. Like you see the barn in the back. There's our farmer, our source of water, the lake or pond, and the sun. You can talk about fencing, the green grass, what the cows eat. I'm not going to go through everything with you guys, but I really love this book. Again, there's a water trough. We had that in our sensory bin. So just really helping enforce that vocabulary. You're going to see a lot of the same things in here and another way to help them learn. So you see the ducks, the pond, and you can always add to your sensory bins too, like add a frog and a pond and lily pad, or create another box that could go with your farm learning experience. So these are really awesome. Tractors in the back. Take a look at those. I have these in the links down below if you can't find them, but there are tons of Polka Dot books. I love them. Also, I'm a big fan of Eric Carlisle. These pictures are just really engaging for the kids. They keep their attention. They bring them in. They're so interested. The colors are super fun. And this one I love because you can use it with your child as they grow older or with older kids, because they're actually going to take these and match it to the sounds. My little boy loves, just when he sees these big pictures here, he will sit for hours and find the big animal. He doesn't necessarily find this button right away without help, but the noises are great. Here's some sounds for horse. They're really clear. You can hear them. And even for things that don't really make a noise, like my son's come to know this caterpillar, makes a fun little dance, and he dances. You can add emotion to things, but I really encourage you guys to check this out. You can see, here's some more preview of the book. I'm not going to read it to you guys, but I do recommend taking a look at these, especially including them with more sensory experiences, just like the sensory bin or bag. You can transfer this if it's a little bit advanced for your little one. But I hope you guys love these. If you have questions, please comment down below. And if you're looking for these, definitely in the comments section. I have them down below, and I'm so excited you stopped by today. I hope you have fun down on the farm with your kiddos. Bye!